Say goodbye to swelling in your legs, ankles, and feet forever. Have you ever felt like your legs are so swollen that it seems impossible to put on your favorite shoes? Or perhaps you noticed your ankles and feet were so swollen that you barely recognized them. What if I told you this could be a sign of something deeper happening in your body? Swelling in the legs, ankles, and feet, often called edema, goes beyond simple discomfort. It may be linked to silent problems that are developing without you realizing it. But is there a way to resolve this in a simple and natural way? Today, we're going to explore what's really behind bloating, from the causes to the steps to eliminate it. Get ready to discover information that can transform your health and restore your well-being. Let's get started. What causes swelling in the legs, ankles, and feet? Swelling in the legs, ankles, and feet, known as edema, may seem simple, but its causes can be surprisingly complex. Basically, edema occurs when there is an abnormal accumulation of fluid in the body's tissues. This can be caused by several factors, from circulatory problems to nutritional and hormonal imbalances. One of the main culprits is poor circulation. The heart is responsible for pumping blood throughout the body, and the veins work to bring it back to the heart. When this system doesn't work properly, blood can pool in the extremities, causing swelling. Conditions such as chronic venous insufficiency or even standing or sitting for long periods can contribute to this problem. Another common cause is excess sodium in the diet. Sodium has the ability to attract water, which means that consuming too much salt can cause the body to retain fluid. This retention often manifests itself in the lower limbs, especially when other factors, such as a sedentary lifestyle, are present. Health problems such as heart, kidney, or liver disease may also be associated with edema. These organs play a crucial role in regulating the body's fluids. When something isn't working well, liquid can accumulate in places where it shouldn't. Furthermore, edema can be provoked by medications. Some diuretics, high blood pressure medications, or even contraceptives can interfere with fluid balance. If you notice swelling after starting medication, this could be a warning sign. Finally, an often ignored but very relevant cause is excess blood sugar. High glucose levels can damage cells and interfere with systems that regulate fluid retention. This relationship will be explored further in the next topics. Bloating may seem like a superficial problem, but it's a sign that something isn't working properly in your body. Understanding the cause is the first step to finding effective and safe solutions. Is it possible to eliminate swelling without medicine? If you believe that medications are the only solution to eliminating swelling in your legs, ankles, and feet, get ready for a new perspective. Although medications such as diuretics are often prescribed to reduce fluid retention, they come with side effects such as dehydration and loss of essential nutrients. But the good news is that there are natural and effective methods to treat the problem without relying exclusively on medications. The first step to combating bloating naturally is to make lifestyle changes. Simple practices such as elevating your legs when resting can help improve circulation and reduce fluid accumulation in the extremities. Additionally, incorporating light physical activity, such as walking, can stimulate blood flow and prevent swelling. Another essential point is to adjust your diet. Reducing your consumption of sodium-rich foods such as fast food and processed products is crucial to minimizing fluid retention. Replacing them with potassium-rich foods like avocados, bananas, and leafy greens can help balance sodium levels in the body and combat bloating. Hydration also plays a key role. It may seem counterintuitive, but drinking enough water helps prevent fluid retention. When the body is dehydrated, it tends to hold on to even more water, worsening the problem. Additionally, relaxation techniques such as yoga or meditation can be beneficial, as stress can also contribute to hormonal imbalances that affect fluid retention. Lastly, supplements such as magnesium and vitamin B1, which we will cover later, can be used to correct deficiencies and improve the functioning of the systems that regulate fluids in the body. Eliminating bloating without medication is not only possible, it may be more sustainable and beneficial for your long-term health. With the right changes, you can regain your quality of life in a safe and natural way. Do you know what edema is doing to your health? Edema, or swelling in the legs, ankles, and feet, may only feel like temporary discomfort. However, behind this visible condition, something much more serious could be happening in your body. Fluid buildup in tissues isn't just a sign that something is wrong. It can cause complications that directly impact your health. One of the most worrying effects of edema is the pressure it puts on blood vessels. When fluid builds up outside cells, it hinders proper circulation. This can lead to a feeling of heaviness, constant tiredness, and even intense pain. Over time, poor circulation can affect tissue oxygenation, compromising their recovery and regeneration. Additionally, edema can interfere with mobility. Walking, climbing stairs, or even carrying out simple everyday tasks can become a challenge. This type of physical limitation can reduce your quality of life and even impact your mental health, contributing to anxiety or depression. Another important point is that edema can be a sign that vital organs such as the heart, kidneys, or liver are overloaded. When these organs cannot perform their functions correctly, the body tries to compensate in several ways, including fluid retention. Ignoring edema can lead to more serious complications, such as heart failure or permanent kidney damage. Lastly, edema can also be related to inflammation and cell damage. The accumulated liquid creates an ideal environment for inflammatory processes, which can further aggravate the problem. Furthermore, fluid retention can make it difficult to eliminate toxins, further burdening your body. Therefore, edema is not just an aesthetic or temporary issue. It is an alert from the body, indicating that something needs to be treated. By ignoring these signs, you could be putting your health at risk. How to identify and treat the problem at the root? To treat bloating effectively, it is essential to understand its real cause. Without identifying what is behind the problem, any solution will only be temporary, alleviating the symptoms but leaving the root cause intact. The first step is to observe your body's signals. Recurrent swelling in the legs, ankles, and feet may indicate circulation problems, fluid retention, or even hormonal changes. If the swelling is accompanied by pain, redness, or a feeling of heat, it could be a sign of inflammation or even thrombosis, which requires immediate medical attention. Another crucial point is to pay attention to your habits. Do you regularly consume foods rich in sodium? Do you spend a lot of time sitting or standing without moving? These factors can be important triggers for bloating. Writing down your routine and diet can reveal patterns you didn't notice before. Furthermore, medical examinations are indispensable tools. Tests such as a complete blood count, metabolic panel, and ultrasounds can help identify imbalances in the body, such as kidney, liver, or heart problems. The glycated hemoglobin A1C test is also essential as it measures blood sugar levels over months, indicating whether sugar could be a culprit for bloating. After identifying the cause, the next step is to take targeted action. If excess sodium is the problem, reducing processed foods and increasing your potassium intake can help restore balance. If it's circulation, light exercise like walking can improve blood flow. On the other hand, if the tests reveal more serious problems, such as heart or kidney failure, it is essential to follow the guidance of a healthcare professional. Treating the problem at its root prevents it from evolving into more serious complications and significantly improves your quality of life. Identifying the cause of swelling is more than just aesthetic care. It's an investment in your long-term health. You need to know about these important exams. When swelling in the legs, ankles, and feet becomes a frequent problem, it is essential to investigate what is happening in your body. The right tests can reveal crucial information about your health and help identify the cause behind your edema. Skipping this step could mean living with the discomfort without solving the real problem. One of the most important tests is the complete blood count. It provides an overview of your blood health, identifying possible anemia, infections, or other changes that may be contributing to swelling. Although not specific for edema, a blood count can indicate conditions that affect circulation and fluid balance. Another essential exam is the metabolic panel. This test assesses the functioning of the kidneys, liver, and electrolytes, such as sodium and potassium. If sodium levels are high, it could be a sign that fluid retention is linked to diet or a metabolic problem. Altered potassium levels may indicate imbalances that interfere with the function of the heart and the body's regulatory systems. Vascular ultrasound is another essential test, especially if circulatory problems are suspected. It helps check for obstructions or insufficiencies in the veins, such as varicose veins or thrombosis, which may be causing the swelling. This exam is quick, painless, and provides a detailed analysis of the health of your veins. The glycated hemoglobin A1C test is also worth highlighting. It assesses average blood sugar levels over 3 months. High glucose levels can be directly linked to edema, causing cell damage and contributing to fluid retention. In addition, liver and kidney function tests are important to rule out diseases in these organs, which can cause swelling when they are not working properly. Seeing a doctor to discuss these tests is the first step in understanding what your body is trying to communicate. With the right information in hand, you can make more informed decisions to treat and prevent swelling. Hidden sugar, your body's silent enemy. When we think about swelling in the legs, ankles, and feet, it is common to associate the problem with excess sodium. But few know that the real villain could be sugar. This seemingly harmless ingredient is present in many everyday foods and can cause silent damage to your body, resulting in fluid retention and inflammation. Excess sugar causes a phenomenon called glycation, which occurs when sugar molecules attach to proteins in the blood, such as hemoglobin. This bond is permanent and prevents proteins from performing their functions, such as transporting nutrients and oxygen to tissues. The result? Compromised circulation, fluid accumulation, and swelling. High blood sugar levels also directly affect cell function. Our body has small pumps, called sodium and potassium pumps, which regulate the flow of fluids in and out of cells. When there is excess sugar in the blood, these pumps stop working properly, causing fluid retention in the tissues, especially in the lower extremities. Additionally, sugar contributes to chronic inflammation in the body. It damages the inner lining of arteries, making them more permeable and allowing fluid to escape into surrounding tissues. This process not only worsens swelling, but also increases the risk of cardiovascular problems. Another concerning effect of sugar is its ability to promote sodium storage. When we consume excess sugar, the body retains more sodium, which in turn attracts water and causes more fluid retention. This vicious cycle can be devastating for anyone already dealing with recurring bloating. Therefore, reducing sugar consumption is essential to combat edema. Avoid processed foods, sugary drinks, and even hidden sources such as ready-made sauces and processed breads. By doing this, you not only reduce swelling, but also improve your overall health by protecting your heart, kidneys, and blood vessels. Sugar may seem harmless, but in fact, it is silently sabotaging the proper functioning of your body. Sodium and potassium, the duo that controls your swelling. The balance between sodium and potassium in the body is like a delicate dance that, when interrupted, can cause fluid retention and bloating. These two minerals play key roles in regulating water volume in the body, but excessive sodium consumption and low potassium intake are common problems that worsen edema. Sodium is known for its ability to retain water. It is essential for several bodily functions, such as conducting nerve impulses and maintaining blood pressure. However, when we consume too much sodium, it begins to attract and retain large amounts of water in our tissues. This results in fluid accumulation, especially in the legs, ankles, and feet. On the other hand, potassium acts as the perfect balance for sodium. It helps eliminate excess sodium from the body through urine and regulate fluids inside and outside cells. Unfortunately, many people do not consume enough potassium in their diet, which leads to an imbalance that favors fluid retention. An important point to consider is that potassium also has a direct role in the function of the cell's sodium and potassium pumps. These little pumps are responsible for pushing sodium out of cells and pulling potassium in, helping to keep fluid levels in balance. When potassium is low, these pumps don't work properly, resulting in fluid retention. To correct this imbalance, it is important to reduce sodium consumption, avoiding processed foods, fast food, and processed snacks. At the same time, increasing your intake of potassium-rich foods such as bananas, avocados, potatoes, and spinach can help restore balance and relieve bloating. Small dietary changes can make a big difference. By balancing your sodium and potassium intake, you not only reduce swelling, but also protect your cardiovascular health and improve your quality of life. The secret is to keep this duo in harmony so that your body functions at its best. Magnesium, the magic mineral your body needs. Magnesium is one of the most important minerals for the functioning of the body, but many people do not realize the impact that its deficiency can have on their health. When it comes to swelling in the legs, ankles, and feet, magnesium plays an essential role, helping to reduce fluid retention and improve circulation. One of magnesium's main jobs is to activate ATP, which is the molecule responsible for providing energy to cells. Without enough magnesium, cells have difficulty performing their basic functions, including regulating fluids inside and outside cells. This failure can lead to the accumulation of fluid in the tissues, resulting in edema. Additionally, magnesium helps relax blood vessels, which improves blood flow and reduces pressure in the lower extremities. With more efficient circulation, the risk of fluid retention decreases significantly. This effect also helps prevent muscle cramps and pain, which often accompany swelling. Magnesium also plays an indirect role in regulating sodium and potassium. It helps activate the sodium and potassium pumps, which are crucial for fluid balance in cells. When magnesium is low, these pumps don't work well, worsening the bloating problem. The good news is that magnesium can be easily incorporated into your diet. Foods like pumpkin seeds, almonds, spinach, and avocado are great sources of this mineral. Additionally, high-quality magnesium supplements can be a practical solution, especially for those who have difficulty getting enough from food alone. For adults, the daily magnesium recommendation is about 420 milligrams. Consuming the ideal amount not only helps combat bloating, but also improves sleep, reduces stress, and promotes a more balanced overall functioning of the body. Magnesium could be the ally you need to regain your well-being and say goodbye to bloating naturally and effectively. Vitamin B1, the nutrient that can transform your body. Vitamin B1, also known as thiamine, is an often underestimated but essential nutrient for the body to function properly. It plays a crucial role in converting carbohydrates into energy and protecting the nervous system, but its importance goes far beyond that. When we talk about swelling in the legs, ankles, and feet, vitamin B1 is a real game changer. The body depends on vitamin B1 to metabolize carbohydrates efficiently. When there is a deficiency of this nutrient, carbohydrates are not completely broken down, leading to the accumulation of glucose in the blood. This excess glucose, in turn, contributes to glycation, the process in which sugar binds to proteins, damaging blood vessels and impairing circulation. This results in fluid retention and the dreaded bloating. Furthermore, vitamin B1 has a powerful antioxidant effect, protecting cells against damage caused by excess sugar. It helps prevent inflammation and protects the nerves, preventing symptoms such as numbness and tingling, which often accompany swelling. This is especially important for people who are starting to develop metabolic problems or prediabetes. Another vital function of vitamin B1 is to keep the cell's sodium and potassium pumps working properly. These pumps are essential for balancing fluids inside and outside cells. Without enough vitamin B1, these pumps can't do their job, leading to fluid buildup in the tissues. Fortunately, vitamin B1 is found in many foods, such as lean meat, sunflower seeds, peas, and whole grains. However, diets high in refined carbohydrates can quickly deplete the body's B1 reserves. Therefore, reducing sugar consumption and increasing intake of foods rich in this nutrient is essential. By including vitamin B1 in your routine, you not only combat bloating, but also protect your metabolic health and improve your body's overall functioning. The simple steps you need to follow today. Eliminating swelling in your legs, ankles, and feet may seem like a daunting task, but small steps can make a big difference. With simple, practical changes, you can alleviate symptoms and prevent the problem from recurring. The first step is to review your diet. Drastically reduce your consumption of processed foods rich in sodium, such as snacks, processed sauces, and fast food. Replace them with fresh, natural options like fruits, vegetables, and lean proteins. Additionally, increase your consumption of potassium-rich foods, such as avocados, sweet potatoes, spinach, and bananas, to help balance sodium levels in the body. Another key point is to stay hydrated. It may seem contradictory, but drinking enough water is crucial to avoid fluid retention. When you consume little water, the body goes into economy mode and begins to retain fluids, worsening swelling. Therefore, drink at least 2 liters of water per day, adjusting according to your needs and physical activity. Practicing physical activity is also essential. Moving the body improves blood circulation, helping to prevent fluid accumulation in the extremities. Daily walks, stretching exercises, and even lifting your legs for a few minutes during the day can make a big difference. Also include strategic supplements in your routine. Magnesium, vitamin B1, and a good potassium supplement can help correct deficiencies and improve the functioning of systems that regulate fluid in the body. Make sure you choose high-quality products without added sugars or other harmful additives. Lastly, pay attention to rest. Sleeping with your legs slightly elevated can help reduce swelling by improving blood flow to the heart. Furthermore, adopting a healthy sleep routine contributes to the body's overall balance. Start today with these simple steps and see how small changes can transform your health and eliminate bloating effectively and naturally. A new life without belling starts here. Imagine being able to live without the discomfort and limitations that swelling in your legs, ankles, and feet brings. A life where you feel light, active, and with energy to enjoy every moment. This is not only possible, it is within your reach with the right changes. The first thing you need to do is prioritize your health. This means listening to the signals your body is sending and taking steps to correct imbalances. Swelling may seem like a simple problem, but it is a warning that something needs attention. By adopting the strategies we've discussed, such as adjusting your diet, staying hydrated, moving regularly, and including the right nutrients, you'll be building a solid foundation for a healthier life. Every small change you make today contributes to a future with a better quality of life and well-being. It's important to remember that these steps are not just temporary solutions. They are habits that, when maintained long-term, can prevent swelling from returning and improve your overall health. This includes not only relieving physical discomfort, but also protecting your heart, kidneys, and circulatory system. But the most important thing of all is taking the first step. We are often paralyzed by the amount of information or the difficulties of everyday life. However, all it takes is one decision to begin this transformation. Even small actions, like drinking more water or including a potassium-rich food in your meal, can be the start of a big change. Remember, you are not alone on this path. If necessary, seek guidance from a healthcare professional to customize strategies to fit your needs. The right support can make all the difference. A new bloat-free life starts with your decision to take care of your body and prioritize your well-being. What you do today is what determines what your tomorrow will be like.